Alright, gonna show you how to make some really delicious brownies. The brownie mix can be anything. This is Betty Crocker's dark chocolate fudge brownie mix. There's lots of good ones. Also very popular, or at least amongst my friends, is the Hershey's chocolate chunk one, but that's not the one I'm going to be using right now. I'm also going to be including some nice white chocolate chips and a real special component is banana cream cook and serve pudding. You can also use chocolate. And what you want to do with the pudding, to make the pudding, it calls for 3 cups of milk, and we don't need nearly that much for this because I think I added about 1/3 of a cup of milk, and you want it thick where you can dollop it in clumps on top of the brownie mix. And I've already pre-mixed the I need to move this a little bit. There we go. I've already pre-mixed the eggs and oil and water together. Stirred them all up all nice and good. And I don't have a good mixing bowl, so I use a pan, a saucepan. And yeah, you just add the oil, eggs, and water to the brownie mix, and we'll kind of pause while I get this mixed up. Alright, once it's mixed up, once it's mixed up pretty good, you add some white chips. You can also add chocolate chips or butterscotch chips, whatever floats your boat. You can also, well, I'll show you that in a minute. I'm allergic to nuts, so I don't include nuts or anything nutty in my stuff. Alright, so mixed in the nuts. That was about 1/2 cup, or not nuts, white chocolate. So mixed in about 1/2 cup of white chocolate, and now we're ready to put it in the pan, almost. So you want to grease the pan. I use butter. You can use margarine, but I prefer real butter. And if you'll take a paper towel and fold it all up nice and neat, that's a good way to spread the butter on the bottom of the pan. You could even distribution and thorough coverage. And it doesn't say to coat the sides, but I like to put a little on the sides anyway, just because it makes for easier removal of the brownies after they're done cooling, and reduces the chance of any of the chocolate sticking to the bottom, which can tear your brownies apart while you're trying to take them out. Anyway, there we go, all buttered up. There it is. Okay. Now once you have the mix in the pan, make sure that it's good and level, evenly distributed throughout the pan, which with the liquid isn't too hard to do. And Some batters, some fudge batters are a lot thicker than this. These particular ones, the chocolate chunk one, for example, is more like biscuit dough than pancake batter. This is closer to thick pancake batter texture. Whatever. So once you do that, you're going to take, I need to get another spoon. I'm going to take little dollops of pudding mix. Whoopsie. It was actually a little bit on the big side, but oh well. Little dollops. Of these all over the brownie mix. Kind of want to try and get one in the center of each brownie. So you got to know how you're going to be cutting your brownies. Anyway, I'm going to pause while I put the rest of this on. All right, there's the there's the finished product ready to go in the oven. All right, the recipe calls for. It's going to get good light on that. It's kind of hard. There we go. Oops. Okay, recipe calls for 28 to 30 minutes at 350. Alright, so I've got it in the oven here, and I like to put a kind of a loose cover of aluminum foil over the top to keep the pudding from scorching while it's cooking. And when you add pudding to the brownies, you need to add at least 5 more minutes to the time. So that's going to make this, and in my oven I have to add a couple extra minutes besides, because this is just a little toaster oven, and yeah, takes a little bit longer to cook in this. Not much, just a couple of minutes to most recipes, but anyway, you know your oven. And so with the pudding in it, you need to add approximately an extra 5 minutes cooking time for the extra moisture in the pudding. About halfway through the cooking process, you want to remove the foil. As you can see, the pudding dollops are already sinking into the brownie mix. So, yeah, got about another 10 to 15 minutes to go. So, here's the finished pan of brownies. Ooh. Complete with banana cream, pudding inside. No, that's good. So this is what they look like, all kind of dripping with yummy pudding goodness.